Texas takeover. Troops, we are back here for the start of year 8 after a very successful 3-year stretch. We were 10-2, year 5, 9-3, year 6, 10-2 again last year in year 7. Now we are starting year 8 as a top 10 team in the country. We are close to accomplishing our goal here of going undefeated throughout the entire Lone Star State. Our young guys keep improving. We're bringing in more and more talent. Speaking of which, let's just head over really quick, check out our signing day, see all the recruits that we are brought in this past year. I don't think hardly any of these guys are going to start yet, but we're always planning ahead. We're always planning for the future. So let's just take a look through here. Our 5-star green gem left tackle with an elite depth trait. We love to see that. We really loaded up. We got 3 really good tackles here. Really trying to shore up our offensive line. A 4-star green gem right guard, elite. A 4-star corner. Secondary was another big focus for us recruiting wise last year. There's a couple 4-star corners, a 4-star strong safety. Some more running backs too. Like we got Thumper, of course, is our main running back. Almost got 1,000 yards again last year. Very, very close. But he is going to be a junior this season, so we're starting. We'll talk more about it when we look at who we're currently recruiting. We did get some more wide receiver depth too, and a punter. We got a big leg, mega leg punter, because I was done with that punter. That guy we had the last couple of years. I was so unbelievably over him. Wide receiver, some more defensive line help. Always a good thing for us to get. Some more secondary, a 3-star green gem free safety. And another 3-star receiving back, more depth in the backfield. The guys we lost out on, this 4-star halfback, 4-star right guard, 2 4-star right guards actually, both went to Texas. Awful greedy of you Longhorns. That 5-star corner that went to Clemson, that one hurt. That one hurt quite a bit. 4-star corner, 4-star right tackle, 3-star wide receiver also went to Texas. So that is how our national signing day went. That's how our recruiting class ended up, continuing to position ourselves for the future for us to try to go undefeated against this team schedule. Of course, it's the same as it has been every single year. With the custom conference we set up and everything, with 12 conference games, this has just been our schedule. So in this part, we are going to be simulating our game against Texas Tech, playing against Texas State, simulating against Baylor and TCU. And to go 12-0, we got to start 4-0. So that is where our focus is going to be. Our other user games this season is going to be home for North Texas and home for SMU. Every other game we are going to simulate. So let's take a quick look then at how our team is set up here going into year 8. Quarterback, of course, Eric Ali, 86 overall, playing up to a 90. I mean, this guy's unreal, but... and this is going to apply to halfback as well. We got to start thinking about our future. So he is a redshirt. He's not a redshirt junior. He's a regular junior. But it is possible this could be his last year. He might go in the draft or something. So we got to start thinking what's next after Eric Ali. As much as I love this guy, he has been so good for us. And I'm going to be very sad to see him leave. Not as sad as I'm going to be to see Thumper leave here. Tavares Hopper, our big boy power back, up to 94 speed. Head first, downhill, balanced, and arm bar. 84 overall, playing up to an 87. I think we'll have him for one more year. I don't think he's going to go into the draft or anything just yet, but we still do want to get his backup, like our next big power back. So that's another thing we're going to look at for recruiting this year. Wide receiver, I don't know. We're going to have Bob and Moyer and good old Russell Westbrook as our 2 outside receivers, both with 96 speed. Westbrook with takeoff. I think they'll be pretty good as outside guys. In the slot, we're going to have Faulkner with his Press Pro and Sure Hands. Rashed with the same, with Sure Hands and 50-50. So I like that we're starting to get a little bit more speed, but we definitely still need some more wide receiver help here. We do have Bull, who I think we're going to redshirt this year, and have Silver takeoff 96 speed. But we're also looking at wide receivers in the recruiting cycle this year too, so we'll see what we want to do there. Tight end Cameron Kane has been awesome for us, but he is a senior. We have this sophomore who could take over, but I think tight end is somewhere else we got to look here too. Left tackle, both tackle spots, we're not great right now, but we have a lot of young guys that I think might be able to come in next year anyway, so I'm not super concerned about tackles. Guards, we're looking fairly okay. A senior here at left guard, and I believe we have a senior at right guard as well, so that might be somewhere we want to look. Center is kind of weak. We do have a redshirt freshman down here, playing up to an 81 overall. So I don't think we desperately need a center because we can always move a guard or something over to right guard. Yeah, this is a senior too. Both of our guards are definitely the strongest part of our offensive line, but they're both leaving this year anyway. So not ideal, but we'll have to make do. Defensively, Lee Cabrera starting at right end, and I think this is going to be who we use her this year. The last 2 years we were Dakota Veerling. We got to mix things up here a little bit. I think we're going to be Lee Cabrera for this season. He should be a stud. And on the other side, we have Jimmy Castro, also a stud. Pocket disruptor, takedown, duress, all great things. And then we still have Middlebrooks back here too, but with the abilities and everything, I think we got to keep Castro in that end spot. D-tackle, Dakota Veerling, 89 overall, playing up to 92. Wouldn't surprise me at all if this is his last season. So defensive tackle might be somewhere we want to look here too. We have Walter ready to take over as a sophomore. Redwine in here as well, but he is a senior. And we have a couple, so D-tackle might be somewhere we need to look recruiting-wise as well. Forrest Rust, I'd be surprised if he is here for another season, but boy, would I love him. He has been incredible since he was a true freshman. He started with Platinum Quick Jump, now he's added all those other abilities. 87 overall, playing up to a 90. He is insane. We do have a pretty good backlog at outside linebackers, people with quick jumps and things. Like we have this Alex Tull, who's a sophomore, with a silver quick jump. We have a couple more golds, I think. So overall, I think linebacker, we're sitting pretty good. Our secondary, our corners, very young, which is good, but they're not great right now. So it might be a little tough year for our secondary, but I think these guys are going to grow and end up being okay. Free safety, we do have a senior starting here, but then we have a redshirt freshman who's just as good, sitting right behind him. So I actually might switch these and just start our redshirt freshman just to get him some playing time. Yeah, I'm going to. We're going to flip those two. Strong safety, we have a redshirt sophomore here with house call and knockout. So overall, I think we're in a pretty good spot in terms of roster. There's nothing we like desperately need. Rush ends, we're going to have Cabrera and Forrest Rust. Rusty tackles, Veerling, and then I'm going to put Castro as one of our rusty tackles here too. Just with his abilities, I kind of want to make sure he's on the field at all times. Sub linebacker, Casey, Book, Spadola, 3 of our middle linebackers. Slot corners, Vizcaino, and Tupala. So yeah, I think no like huge pressing needs this team really desperately needs for next season. I think we can kind of just go by, it's kind of luxury at this point. There's nothing we need, it's just things we want and things that would help. First off is going to be the backup for Eric Ali. We got 2 options here. Jay Blade, the Switchblade. Off to a good start on him, but we have a bronze pipeline. Alabama has the blue. They could easily catch up to us. We're going to have to keep an eye on this and maybe schedule some visits or something coming up, but we're off to a good start with him. He's a scrambler. Look at this guy. Like, he looks incredible. 91 throw power, 95 speed, 93 acceleration, good accuracies, great abilities. This would be huge if we could get Switchblade. Really hoping we can grab him. If not, we do have this Charlie Harris here too. A little bit slower, of course, 84 speed, but still 90 throw power, 84 short, 81 deep, only 74 medium, but still, I think those abilities, he looks mobile enough. I think we'll be able to rock with Charlie Harris if we end up missing out on Switchblade. This is ideally going to be our power back going forward. 91 speed, 89 XL, head first, downhill and balanced. Ben Messer making a mess of the defense. 5-star power back there. That's the only halfback we have on the board, so we might have to keep looking if we end up missing out on him. Wide receiver, we are going after pretty hard this year. Our wide receiver room just hasn't ever really been great, so we're really trying to beef that up here a little bit. Shakir Allen, shifty, takeoff, recoup, 99 speed, 95 acceleration. Don't mind if I do. And another 99 speed? Sure, why not? Let's add them both to the squad. 99 speed, 91 excel on Alex Parisot. One more wide receiver, Brian DeVito, classic wide receiver name. Got bronze shifty, 97 speed, 91 acceleration. Really finally trying to add some speed to our wide receiver room that we've never really had before. Tight end, Gordon Silvestro, 5-star tight end, 87 speed, 88 agility, 89 excel, 85 catching. We know we like those tight ends in those wide formations. This would be a heck of a get for us. Then a couple more offensive lines. Center, 4-star green gem, Sydney Byham. 4-star green gem, right guard, Dexter Ham. Yeah, Byham. and Ham. Makes sense to me. Then we do have scholarships out. I just don't have the hours to put on these guys. We say a 3-star program. I'm convinced that's just the cap we can get to in the Sun Belt. We did make the playoffs last year. We actually won a playoff game against Boston College by 18-17. Not sure how that happened. Before losing to eventual national champion Ohio State. But we don't even really care about the playoffs. This is just about regular season, about going undefeated against the teams in Texas. But we're hoping we get some decisions on those guys we're in on right now, so we can stay in on this guy, Roman Laguda, with gold quick jump. We'd like to be able to get him, but it's not a necessity like some of those other positions. A 4-star green gem left end, and just a 4-star right guard with 2nd level and screen enforcer. Those 3 we've offered, just don't have any hours to put onto them as of right now. So that's the overview of how the team looks. A little bit of catch up, a preview of the season ahead. Settings wise, league settings, these are all just default. It is on Heisman difficulty. XP sliders, all just on default. Gameplay sliders, the only thing we've changed here is fatigue is dropped down to 25 to match injuries. Everything else is just as is. Playbooks, we are in the USF veer and shoot, the multiple 3-4 defense. And I think that covers absolutely everything, and I think we are set. Get year 8 started, sim the game here in Lubbock against the Red Raiders, and let's see if we can finally get to our goal, get an undefeated season under our belt here. And I don't think we've ever even started 4-0, so let's just start there. Let's start 4-0. To get there, let's start 1-0. Let's go beat the Red Raiders. Jump ahead here to the end of the game. Let's see how the team is going to perform for us this season. The main thing I want to see is better punting. It sounds crazy, but I really want to see, if we get stopped on offense, how is our punter gonna do? If we're seeing more, okay, not a good start for the defense here either, and handing them a free 5 yards down here. Texas Tech already down to the 15, 2nd and 8. Yeah, the problem has been our secondary so far. 3rd and 6. Pat Kashama, okay, held them to a field goal though. Run defense looked good. Good. It's just one drive. We can't figure out everything just from one drive, but run defense played well. It was the pass defense that let us down, which was a concern just looking at the depth chart. The secondary wasn't the best. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't the best. So I think teams will be able to pass on us. First punt is 32 yards. First punt, 32 yards. If we have another season of just being in punter hell, I'm gonna be so mad. I'd be so upset. Okay, made a couple passes thrown away there. Every other team in this godforsaken state gets the best punters the world has ever seen. We can't get one that hits one more than 35 yards. Thank you. That's better. 50-yard punt with no return. It's just crazy. Like, it's every team in Texas has punters that can hit them 61 yards and pin us back at the 1-yard line. But we got a good punt there. Another 61-yard punt by theirs, by the way, but that one's a touchback. But we had a good punt there. Pushed them back a little bit. Defense gets another stop. Still down 3-0 though, and our offense still just not clicking here. Love to see this from the new punter though. Maybe he was just a little nervous for his first one. He knew the pressure was on. Forrest Rust is a monster. He is an absolute monster. I love him so much. Another good defensive stand though from the boys there. And now they get a bad punt. Now we got it in good position here, right around midfield, our own 45. Finally, a completed pass to Bobenwire. And then that opens up the pass game for Thumper. Gets us down inside the 20, and then Thumper will back us right back up 3 yards. So, okay, I thought he did it again. Nope, it was just 2-minute warning, so it showed the same thing. Faulkner, first goal at the 2. No, I wanted to start the season with a Thumper touchdown. Okay, let's just start the season. Let's just get a touchdown. Nope, okay. Kicking, probably. Those are no gimmies for this team. For whatever reason, this guy, our kicker, really struggles with those short ones. So at least he made that. Dakota, buddy, I know you're not our guy this year, but you're always going to be my guy. Can't be handed him free yards here to start a drive. 3rd and 3, 46 seconds left. Jimmy Castro. Love the, yeah, sure. How do you get a 59-yard punt and only a 2-yard return, guys? Anyway, love what we're seeing from the defensive line here so far. First half, game one, very early. Very, very early. But we've gotten a lot of sacks. We've seen a lot of passes thrown away. And I think that was the first sack we've given up, which was a big problem for us last year, was giving up a lot of sacks. Giving up a lot of sacks and penalties on the offensive line, which I don't think we've seen a penalty yet. And I think that was the first sack we've given up. I'm pretty sure. So Texas Tech now into UTEP territory. Can our defense clutch up here a little bit? 3rd and 10. They are not in field goal range yet. And Texas Tech's halfback just got hurt. Nick Awesome. How is that not your starting halfback, Texas Tech? Are you kidding me? You have a halfback on your team named Nick Awesome, and you have him as your backup? Kind of wild move. Good run there by Thumper, getting us moving it a little bit. Then back-to-back stops, 3rd and 8. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. What are we doing here? Only got 3 points going here against Texas Tech. Luckily, our defense has been up to the challenge here so far. But it's a lot of pressure on the boys on that side of the ball. Forcing another 3 and out, though. And Dakota Veerling gets himself hurt. Have to make sure to check our injury report at the end of this one. Westbrook would love if you get a return, buddy, but that is okay. Why is Magoo in there? Mr. Magoo. Who even is Mike Dragos? Thank you, Eric Ali. Big, massive 3rd down conversion. Needed that so badly. Mr. Magoo loses 3 yards. He can't see which way he's going. He was running backwards. We gotta try a 51-yard kick. So usually this guy's actually been pretty good at those longer field goals. It's those 30 to 35-yard field goals that he really seems to struggle in somehow. Lee Cabrera gets in there, gets another sack. I'm loving what we're seeing from our defensive line. And thankfully, Texas Tech is hell-bent on running the ball, not even testing our secondary, like, at all, which is great for us. Russell Westbrook dropping passes. Buddy. Our offense. Okay. Somehow we just picked up a big chunk through the air there. Thank you, Eric Ali. 3rd and 5. This would be huge if we could pick this up. Don't just pick it up. Find Bobbin Moyer. Bobbin for apples. UTEP touchdown. 2-score lead. Minute and a half to go. Now we're sitting good. Now we're comfortable. Now this will be a good test of our secondary, though. And see if they can just kind of pick apart our secondary, because they're going to be passing every single play at this point. And I don't know who Miguel Tancho is, but that was an intimidating-looking man. I kind of like the looks of him. 3rd and 8. They are still running the ball. The run defense has been phenomenal. And then Forrest Rust seals the deal. The opening win of Season 8, starting off 1-0. Forrest Rust had a couple sacks. I got to check, how many sacks do we end up getting in that game? 4 or 5, which that's pretty dang good, boys. Yeah, we were under 200 yards of offense, but we kept Texas Tech to 100. We only ran for 59, then we ran for 8. 7 for 12 and a touchdown for Eric Ali. Not his best day, but honestly, I mean, it was enough to win, at least against Texas Tech. I don't know how that performance is going to do against some of the other teams we've got coming up, but it was enough for us to get the win here. Really just, of course, bolstered by our defense. They played a phenomenal game. 4 sacks, 2 for Rust, 1 for Castro, 1 for our guy this year, Lee Cabrera. No turnovers forced, but getting those pressures. I wish they could track. I was going to see if they had pressures on here, but no, they don't. Because there were a lot of passes thrown away, too. So I feel like our defensive line really dominated that game, which is what we want to see. That's what we love to see. So now after that, we're going to jump ahead to our next game. We're going to have a user game against Texas State. Those dang dirty Bobcats ruined our undefeated season a couple times. We've lost to them a few times. So we're going to try to take out some frustration on them. And we do have house rules for our user game. I'll have to explain once we actually get into the game. They are a little complicated. All right, week 4, UTEP. We are up to number 6, which might be the highest. Might be the highest we've been. We might have got there last year. I don't know. Recruiting wise, we did go ahead and schedule a visit here with Switchblade. He's coming this week for our game against Texas Tech. For Texas State, we want to make sure we're jumping ahead as much as we can on him. Our other option here, Charlie Harris. I think we're going to get him after this week, actually. So if we get both these guys, that would be fantastic. Our future power back, Ben Messer, in the lead, but Purple Pipeline, Georgia, kind of coming after us there a little bit. These wide receivers are going to be very close. Texas is making a big push on this guy. And see, can we switch this? A, B+, C+. Is that worth switching to our hard sell? I'm going to try it. I don't know. The C+, I don't love. But the other one being an A and a B+, I think we're going to give this a shot. So we're going to go hard sell. Find his 3 greens. I don't do this nearly often enough to remember where any of those are. Perfect. So do that. And then contact friends and family. And hopefully that's going to keep us ahead of Texas there. Ooh, Oklahoma's breathing down our neck here. A, B minus, B plus. Yep, let's do the same thing here, actually. Get rid of these. Add a hard sell. Gosh, I really hope we can get at least 2 of these wide receivers. That's why we went for 3. We don't really expect to get them all. But if we can get at least 2 of the 3, of course it's going to be, yeah, of course. It's always, no matter what direction I go, it's not going to be right. Okay. Yeah, if we could grab just 2 of these guys, we're looking pretty good on DeVito here. He's got that visit coming up, but that's not until week 7, and we should have him committed by then. So we're going to get DeVito. Then if we can just snag one of these 2, which we might find out after this week on Allen. Parizo's probably going to be a couple more. Tight end in the lead. We should get this center after this week. This right guard just about in his top 3. We lost him on playing style. That is fine. Okay. Okay. So I think we're looking pretty good. Like I said, this one's going to be the closest. We have to get him before week 10. Before he goes and visits Alabama. We absolutely have to. Him having a visit and that blue pipeline could be devastating for us. We'll see. This is going to be a big week for us. Big week for us. Get us revenge on Texas State. And hopefully a lot of good recruiting news. 80 overall Texas State. 90 overall UTEP. Let's do it, boys. And we will be starting on offense here. So on offense and defense, we have to pick one formation at the start of each drive, and that is going to be a formation for the entire drive. Then we can only pick one play on a page, go down to the second page, pick a play, so on and so forth. Trying to cycle our way through the entire veer and shoot playbook that we are using here. So formation 1, I do like this wide trips, and I do want to use it some more. So we are going to start with that. So now I have to pick one of these plays. Then next time we're going to pick one of these, then one of these. I like this. I like these house rules. I think it makes things, keeps us mixing up our play calls a little bit. We were getting in a habit of just kind of being stuck, calling the same kind of stuff over and over again. And this gives us a chance to do something different. So 2nd and 6, do we go inside zone or just go with a pass play here? I still want to avoid play actions. I'm still going to go inside zone. Got to test their run defense here a little bit. I don't know why those tips are popping up there on the top left, but I wish they would stop. All right, we're just going thumper again. Just ran straight into the whole pile of people, but still got 4 because he's a thumper, he's a man, he's a beast. Whew, I really don't like these. I think we just got to run again, but with a sweep. I do not like that selection of play calls that we had there. I think we got to trust Thumper to be able to go get this. Yep, just cut it back. And just truck that guy. Absolutely, Thumper. Good job, buddy. Ooh, power read. I kind of, no. I should go on conservative. I should, but I'm not going to. Yes, I understand. I know how this works. Sometimes the game just like resets, and I don't get how that happens. I meant to keep that with Ali. I just totally blacked out for a second. Alright, let's do... I'm going to go with the play action read. I don't like doing play actions with this team. Just because his offensive line really isn't very good. His offensive line isn't very good. Let's go with Y corner here. And this play looks like it would work out well for a rollout to the right. So let's see if we can do that. No. We have our tight end, though. Ali. This is what we saw in our last user game with against UTSA, too. That Ali just missing throws like that. How are we missing that throw, Eric? It's a wide open tight end. Gosh dang it. On defense, they're coming out in gun trips. How about nickel over? So we got to call something from here. We'll just go with quarters. We are going to be Cabrera. And we're going to be fully player locked on Cabrera, so I can't click off to make tackles. or to like try to get interceptions. I thought we blew that run up. Wow, I thought we blew that up. Okay. So now we go down to 1. We pick one here. We'll go with cover 3. I really wish those tips would go away on the top left. Those are really bugging me. Oh, boy. Anybody. That guy just blocked 2 of us up there. Let's do a bunch of ace. Let's go with the Tampa 2. I still can't believe Ali missed that throw on last drive. Really unfortunate. It is another run, and they have just got... We have a really good defensive line, guys. What are we doing? What is happening? Why is our defensive line getting bullied here by Texas State? I mean, the Bobcats have had our number, and that seems to be holding true here. Can anybody get in there? Oh my gosh, that number 66 just flattened. Absolutely flattened whoever that poor defender was out there. We go with the overload, try a little blitz here maybe. See, are they just running again? Nope, RPO, get in front of it. Oh! What a play by number 2. What a read to jump in front of that. Okay, now we're talking, boys. Now we're talking. Let's go. I'm going to go 5 wide. I feel like I shouldn't because Ali's been struggling on a lot of these throws, but we're going to go for it. Let's see. We have RB. Yeah, that was just on me. I had to throw that drag quick. I took way too long. Let's just go. I'm going to go on conservative to do a QB blast here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just take it up the middle here, Ali. Try to find a gap in there. Okay, gain of 4. Now let's do deep choice drag. The X, we need you... I would like if X is on a streak, but on those choice routes, I just never really know. Oh, we got Y. That's a first down. That's a first down to Faulkner. We can at least hit those throws, Ali. Thank you for being able to hit that at the very least. Let's go with, we're going to flip and go slot choice smash here. Again, they're pressing over there on X, but he's just on a curl route, and we can't make any defensive adjustments. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Can we hit that on the run? Navigate that pocket a little bit, Eric Ali. There you go, buddy. Good job. Let's go cross Z dig on this one. Just moving around in that pocket, finding the receiver late, keeping it moving. Secure catch? Good. No, dropped it. That was a low pass, Eric Ali. I don't think you can be blaming our guy there. Let's go with stick. I mean, Y should be open on this, it looks like. Kind of late. Dude, this offensive line. I'm just trying to throw a slant. I'm just trying to throw a slant, guys. I guess I did have to wait a while for it to cross the field. Let's go all go. They're not pressing, so I'm not really looking outside. This has got to be A or Y, I think. Again, not the best ball. It was kind of low and behind him. But hey, it's first down. So then now we're on our second cycle around, so I'm going to try to pick different plays than we did the first time. So we're just going to go slot choice on this one. I mean, I should be able to just snap throw this A if we really wanted to. Yeah. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. They just had nobody out there. What are we doing there? What are we doing, Texas State? Let's go all curl this time. I should have probably gone QB blast again. But again, I think we might have A on this. We might take off and run here, too. Yep, then block, then block, then block. Fight. Gotta get in there. This is not a good spot for us to be. Do I go RPO? I guess so. Let's be RB over there. Okay. Let's see, can we throw that? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. Go to the 5 wide. Get Eric Ali a little bit of confidence on that drive. A few still pretty shaky throws, but enough to get us in for the touchdown in the early lead against the Bobcats. Let's go, UTEP. I'm tempted to go 3-4 this drive, so we're just nickel over. I am going to... Yeah, let's go 3-4. Just because they were running the ball so much. I feel like this should help in that regard. Hopefully have us not just get steamrolled by this number 22. It would also help if we got off a block with Cabrera, but our boys got in there and helped us out there. All right, we'd love to see that. Trey Y flex. Out of our options here, I can go Tampa 2, I guess. I'm typically going to go zone over man. Especially because our secondary still isn't very good. They're just wide open. Yeah, they're going such quick passes. 3rd and inches. Cover 2 hard flat. Let's go cover 6. Let's go with the matching cover 6. Against a trip set like this, I typically like cover 6 okay. But we got to get in here and try to get... I actually looked like I won on that move too, but that swim move took me right into the right guard. First down Texas State. End of the first quarter. Pistol you off. I'm going to go Storm Brave on. We are going to do a little bit of man coverage against this set. This is 2 tight ends, only 2 receivers. Oh, it was a pass. Go get him. Go get him. Is that Forrest Rust? Of course it is. Of course it's Forrest Rust. The man, the myth, the legend gets in there, gets himself a sack. Gun to wing slot weak. Let's just go cover 4 drop. I don't know. I kind of want to do the cross blitz. But on 2nd and 18. Oh, no. No. Get off me. Get off me. Go get him. We got by our first guy, too. We actually got by that guy. Then the dang running back was sitting there waiting for us. I hate that running back, but number 22 on Texas State. I don't like you, buddy. We went cover 3 here on 3rd and 13. Oh, they're double teaming me. Fight your way through there. Go get them. Just make your tackles. Okay. It looked like for a second I was going to split that double team, but we didn't. But the defensive tackle gets in there, gets pressure. Bring him down. UTEP ball. So now let's go. Oh, Ali's tired. Really? Let's go with wide bunch. Start with the RPO. Can we no, we certainly can't throw that. So this will just go to Hopper, it looks like. Potentially X, actually. I don't think I've ever done that out of that RPO. Ever. Let's go inside zone now. They're keeping 5 in the box, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of room. And yeah, with Ali being tired, this is going to have to be more of a thumper drive. Oh, I got to get off conservative, too. So I can be trucking people with thumper. Let's get that back on balanced. Now, how about drive? I'm hoping they're pressing on the left. They are not. Dang it. Okay. Probably maybe be underneath with Westbrook. Or Faulkner over the middle if we have time. Oh, goodness gracious. What was I looking at? What was I even looking at there? Go make that tackle, Eric. I don't know what I was thinking. I blacked out. Totally blacked out for a second. My apologies, Eric Ali. Down here, we're definitely going to have to just stick with some 3-4. Let's go with cover 1 robber. I can't. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we're even. They threw a pick to us. We'll throw one back to them. But that was blind. Blind as a bat. Oh, wow. That little jet motion. Our whole defense just froze. Nobody knew what to do. We definitely want to send some blitzes, but I do want... I'm going to do cover 2 hard flat. I don't know, man. Just something about Texas State. There's something about these gosh dang guys. I'll motion the tight end over. I mean, this should just go to 22 again. Yeah. Wow. Way to hold him up there, buddy. Goal line normal. And we'll just do Storm Brave here. I don't know. Let's see if I can get over here with Cabrera. That's a toss? Thank goodness that's a toss. I was worried about like a QB sneak, just power run up the middle because we can never stop those. They go with the toss. Takes too long. Defense bails us out, and they miss the kick. And they miss the kick anyway. Defense bails us out huge. Okay, what? Let's do one of these wide slots. How about wide slot right? And go with just a counter Y. And then maybe the read option, but Ali's still being tired. I don't know about it. Just need to wiggle right just a little bit there, Thumper. We just wiggle that just a touch. Oh, just halfback ISO. I mean, we're getting decent alleys to run. We just haven't really broken a big one yet. We're getting good alleys to run. Like, these guards and centers are doing a great job. Play action again. Play action, slot cross. Oh, I should do that, actually. That's actually a good tip. It's just nobody was open. It didn't matter. There was nobody open on that. Play action, wheel, RPO, RPO. We'll take you the 2-minute warning first. I mean, I like the looks of that play action wheel. It's just going to be such a long developing play. I don't know if we can trust it. See, I mean, my goodness, guys. I thought play action was supposed to help your offensive line do some of this stuff, but it's not. So, verticals here, I guess. Is this or the read flat RPO? I was really hoping they'd be pressed a little bit here. You gotta hope Kane on that little out route can find a gap. Or just go. Yeah, there's just nothing. Just nothing open on that. Ooh, I didn't like that formation very much. Okay, so minute 44. How about... we could go some dime rush. I think I got these pretty set. Yeah, let's go dime rush. Do Tampa 2 here to start it off with, which we know could get dicey. This could be a touchdown if there's a streak on that left side. Oops, I was not ready for that snap. Somebody just go get this quarterback. What an unbelievable block by that wide receiver. Like, that was perfect. Still man? Cover 2 man here? I don't know. Yeah, they caught me off guard with that snap last time. Oh, we got in there. We actually got in there that time, too. Cover 3. We really need to start getting some pressure here with Cabrera. Right on cue. Right on cue. Do I take a timeout here? No. No. I don't know. Cover 3 here again? I should probably do some sort of blitz with them being in 5 wide. Like dime blitz 2. I feel like that's going to leave somebody wide open, though. Oh, he faked me. Faked me out on that one. I don't know about this play call. I really don't love it. But I do want to get pressure on him. And this is the only blitz I have in these audibles. We do want to get pressure. Take a timeout. Did want to get pressure. We got pressure. This defense is stepping up huge. It's their ball to start the half. So we need to be coming out in something we can potentially move this ball and get us in field goal range. We already did 5 wide. Maybe we do, I don't know, trips or just a good return here. That'll do. That'll do. How about, yeah, let's just go wide offset. We'll start off with deep choice. Faulkner or Kane here probably. We had a. Oh my gosh, we had him. I'm just slow right now. I honestly think we just go with a run. Just try to get us some yards here. And then decide what we want to do on 3rd down. So if it goes, cut it up, Thumper. Okay, timeout. So now we got a 3rd and 9. Let's see what our options are here. X-rub under is not bad. I think we gotta go X-rub under. And I don't know where we're looking here. Probably left side. Yeah, I think we gotta look left. What a play, Eric Ali. What a play, Eric Ali. Fight! Fight! Let's just come out and field goal. Field goal, field goal, field goal. What a play by Ali. Rolling out. His on the run is unbelievable. Eric Ali's throw on the run is unbelievable. Floats it perfectly over the defender. Wish Bowdenmore had a little bit more fight in him. But still, we were able to get the field goal off. Kicks up, kicks good. 2-score lead before half. Massive. Massive play there, Eric Ali. Thank you so much. It helps make up for some of those missed throws earlier. If you're hitting stuff like that, we're good. Gun split twins. I think we're going to go back to 3-4. Anytime we go back to formation, we're just starting from the beginning again. It doesn't matter where we left off. Last time we were in 3-4, we're just going to start back at the top. Flag. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Back him up. Back him up, you bunch of cheaters. Back him up. I really thought we got there with Cabrera. But he had a very weird dive. ended up I don't know. It almost looked like he slipped instead. Alright, we're going to go Tampa 2. I don't think we need to flip. No, it's fine. So this way, too, we keep force rushing. Oh, Cabrera. Oh, we got him after he got rid of it. Bring him down. Bring him down. Tight Y off. Let's go with Will Buck 3 press. So this is a matching cover 3, sending a little extra pressure here, too. That seems to be working pretty well for us. I'm getting back here with Cabrera. We lost immediately on that. There was no way I was doing anything. Just back it up. Let Tull get in there. Come on, boys. Single back wing. Just cover 4. It's 3-4. Definitely seems to be the best against Texas State. It's helped us a ton with a run, which is what was absolutely killing us on that first drive. So now, start the second half with a 3 and out. 4th and 22. Beautiful. Maybe wide doubles weak. We haven't used this one yet. Let's go inside zone. This has got to be a lot of thumper for the rest of the day. They've definitely got numbers here in the box on this, but we can't. You got to stick with whatever play we end up calling, so just nowhere to go on that. Are we still on conservative? No, we're unbalanced. Okay. So we got RPO, deep choice. Do we risk another play? I'm going to try play action here again. I feel like I shouldn't, but we're here now. We got Y just sitting down there. Let's just take that. Let's take our 3 there. And then I'm like spook myself on some of these here too. Oh, we could go read option on 3rd and 6. I mean, I called it, so we're kind of stuck with it now. Get that block. Go, Eric. I thought we wiggled. Okay, they want us to go for it. So when coach suggests us go for it, what we're going to do, we're going to come back in here, and we're going to stay in that formation, but go for it. I think that's a fair way to do that. I kind of hate this play I called, though. I think we got to look Kane. No. Yeah, I hated that play. Hated it. I should have just gone with the read option or something there. All right, so we've done 3-4 a couple times. Let's get out of that. Let's go to, how about some 3-3 Cub? This should be pretty good against the run here, too. Where's Cabrera? There he is. This should be pretty good for the run, too. And it's just a really good formation. Oh, they're doubling me again. Excuse me, rude boys. First down. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Single back, tight Y off. Mike blitz 0. Send the dogs. We've had very good success blitzing here so far. This is an awful aggressive one. So we need it. We really can't be giving up 8 yards when we're blitzing like that. When we're sending 6, can we just not give up 8 yards, please, on a run up the middle? I don't feel like that's asking for too much. What did I call here? Tampa 2. Another run. That much better. Picked up the first down, but still much, much better. Gun ace. We're going to do the Sam strong safety blitz 3. So again, a matching cover 3 blitz. Let's see if we can get a little bit of pressure. Oh, it was. He got me. He 100% got me with that play action. That should have been an easy sack. Easy sack. They had me so worried about the run game. I just totally bid on that being a run. We went the man blitz this time. Oh, I don't like that corner. He's the one manned up on the halfback. So if he was going out on a route, that was going to be wide open. Good tackle, though. Hold him to gain a 3. If we can just keep them wing slot weak. Let's go nickel blitz 3. Yeah, just got to keep him to a field goal attempt here. So our offense has not been great. And who knows, maybe they'll miss again. Cabrera. He gave him a good hit, too. He got in there and gave him a good hit, but he dumped it off just in time. Gosh, dang it. Pistol you off. I guess just Tampa 2. I guess 3rd and 3. Big down here for the defense. Come on now, Cabrera. We've been having decent luck with him so far. Oh, I went past him. That swim move put me right past the quarterback. But I think that was Forrest Rust getting back in there. Sure was. Of course it was. Who else would it ever be? Gets in there, gets the sack on 3rd down. Hold them to another field goal attempt. Maybe they miss again. That'd be nice of them. I thought he did. I thought he missed that again. Okay, kicks up, kicks good. Still a 7-point lead. I don't know what we want to do on offense right now, though. I don't know, because now we got Thumper tired, too. Do we try some wide trips? Trips or stack, but stack I really am not a huge fan of. So let's just go with trips. We'll come out in the RPO. But yeah, we have Ali and Hopper are both tired, so I don't know. Okay, that works. Nice little gain of 8. See, trips is another one of formations I just don't call very much. I feel like I should, because it could be a good formation. We're going to try the speed option here. This play never really goes great for us, because that defensive end always is untouched. Makes me pitch it so soon. But we picked up the 1st down that time. So we got all hitch, we got sweep, play action, deep choice. We'll just go with a sweep. Yeah, I'm good with this. Come on now, Thumper. Let's make some things happen here, buddy. Go get 2nd level, boys. Nope, not at all. Nobody. Okay, gain of 1. Now, Hitch Mills. Another one of those plays I like the looks of. Never really got it able to work great for us. Looking Faulkner or Rashad late here. Just sit down, Faulkner. Perfect. So another one of those choice routes. You're never quite sure what he's going to do. Luckily, he did just sit down there where we wanted him to. And let's take it to the 4th. So now, I'm going to go with all go. God, they are just never pressed when I want them to be. Not very nice of you here, Texas State. We'll just take Thumper. I might have been able to go deep on the right side there, but I don't know. How about a power read? Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate this. Keep it. Yeah, safety crashes right down on us. Gosh dang it. 3rd and 7. And we do not have great pass options here. I'm going to go with the curls. But I don't know about these. We just have not been able to get a pass game going like at all today. Just got to get out to Thumper. Break a tackle, buddy. Break another one. Get big on him, Thumper. Get massive on him. Gosh, I love that guy. Are you kidding me? He is just the best. He is absolutely the best. And this is dumb. I should not have gone deep choice here, but we did. So, here we are. Let's see if we can't find anybody. We can just run. I'm trying not to run too much with the quarterback. We've been dancing around the pocket a little bit. But that time, that just opened up perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Take the big game. Get us hopefully into field goal range here. One more play before the 2. Went all hitch. See if we can't find a little pocket to make a throw here. Take A. Drops it. Awesome. Okay. 2nd and 10. Now, oh man, Ali is really getting banged up. As I'm going to call a read option. You'll be fine, Eric. You'll be fine. Yeah, I should have kept that. I was scared to keep that because of how hurt Eric Ali is. All right, take it to the 2. I kind of want to just go halfback swing. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. See if we can get one out to Thumper. Yeah, I think we got to look Thumper instead of X. Just nowhere to go. There's absolutely nowhere to go. We get 1 yard. Big field goal attempt coming up here for UTEP. 43 yards. Yeah, having Thumper and Ali all worn and torn all game has not been helpful. All right, come on now. Lock in kicker. I mean, that's got to be good, right? Huge. Gosh, I was sweating that kick a little bit. So back to 2-score lead. Less than 2 minutes to go. Should be looking pretty good here. Man, this offense, these house rules really make offense difficult. Which is the point of them. So we know they're going to be passing a lot. What is going to be... Do we go some 3-3 stack here, maybe? Yeah, sure. Let's go 3-3 stack. I typically don't really love calling this defense just because a lot of these plays are only rushing 3, so we get double teamed a lot. But maybe that was just more of a problem when we were on the inside. Maybe being outside, this formation might actually be a little bit better for us. Potentially. I'm going to stay in the cover 3 drop here. Anytime they go hurry up, we can just pick any of the audibles. We don't have to, like, alternate or anything. I mean, there's 3 guys waiting to block me. What do you want me to do here? Get in front of it, boys. Tipped up. Number 2 makes his 2nd interception of the day off of the deflection. See, I can't click on in those situations. I have to just let the play be what it is. I was so nervous that I was getting caught. I was, when that ball was in the air, I had some bad things. I was thinking, oh, Thumper. He's all worn and torn. He's beat to hell, but he doesn't care. He wants his 100 yards today. He wants this game to be over. Let's go, Thumper. That's just dedication to the squad. You can't teach that kind of stuff. Look how beat up he is. He's still out there carrying it for 20 yards. We needed him to get 7 more to get 100. So that's going to be our goal now. You just got to go pick up that linebacker, man. Just got to go pick up that linebacker. Yeah, we're in that wide slot left because there's going to be a lot of good run plays out of here. Even if we don't get another yard, they're out of timeout, so we can kill... I think we can kill the rest of the clock, actually. But we might as well try to get some more yards for Thumper. He is so slow right now. Oh my gosh. We need 2 more yards. Can we get 2 more yards, Thumper? One last carry of the day. Defense, again, the story, just like we saw with UTSA. Those turnovers really helped set the path for us. 102-yard day for Thumper. That is going to do it. A win's a win. Again, not a pretty one. We had 143 passing, 119 rushing. Ali came through when we needed him to. A few of those throws on the run were massive to get that field goal before half. Him being able to scramble, getting out of that pocket that one time was huge for us. 2-0. The dream stays alive for one more week. And after that narrow victory, we move up to number 5. And we've definitely never been a top 5 team before. I'd be shocked to find out that we had been. And we also did get some commitments here, so quick recruiting update. That visit definitely helped us with a Switchblade, but Alabama is... It's going to be tough, man. It's going to be close. We're going to have to see maybe switch some things around, go to a hard sell or something after we get to the top 3 after this week. But we did get commitments from Charlie Harris, so we do have a quarterback at least if we don't get Switchblade. We got Shakir Allen. So one of our receivers that we wanted to get, we did end up grabbing the 99 speed, 95 excel takeoff wide receiver and a center. In terms of these other guys, we did add another visit in here. This halfback we're looking pretty good on right now. We should get this wide receiver after this week. We should get both these wide receivers. So we're going to have 3 stud wide receivers coming in. Needed it desperately. This tight end. We did go ahead and schedule a visit for him for week 6 because Penn State's got that blue pipeline and a visit in week 9. So we want to make sure we have a visit in there. It's going to be a game we're going to sim, unfortunately. So hopefully we can come through and beat TCU when he comes and visits. This right guard, we're looking good. We should be able to get him. A big enough lead, no visits coming. Pipeline advantage, we should be good there. Then we did finally put some hours on this gold quick jump. Somehow we stayed in the lead without ever putting hours on him and this right guard. So that is how recruiting is looking. Is really Switchblade's the big one we care about at this point. Switchblade and that tight end are probably our top 2 concerns as of right now. But now our actual biggest concern is not about recruiting. It's about keeping this undefeated season going. Next up, the Baylor Bears, 2-0 UTEP. Keep the dream alive 1 week at a time, boys. Baylor is an 82 overall, so we do have a good advantage there, but we know that's not always the end all be all. That's why we play the games. And I mean, our team didn't look great in that first sim against Texas Tech. Defense, of course, did. Offense looked horrible. Not off to a good start here against Baylor either. 3rd and 11 and a pass thrown away. So Hopper goes -1 on 2 carries, and then a pass thrown away by Eric Ali. Not what we were looking for from the offense there. But maybe defense, can we just get the ball right back, please? Thank you. Thank you. So we only get one, or we don't even get 1 yard. We lose 1 yard our first drive. Baylor only gets 3. 3 and out, 3 and out. Another pass thrown away by Ali. Another negative 2 yard rush. What is happening? What is going on? We went -1 on our first drive. We went -2 on that drive. Then not a great punt and a big return. Baylor gets it inside the UTEP 40. We need this defense to step up so big, I feel like, this year. I don't know what's been going on with our offense, but we're at -3 yards of offense right now. 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 2 drives. There we go. Finally a first down. Finally actually throw it at your guys. Then you get a positive rush after that. Then another first down. That Bobenmoyer, he might be a guy to keep our eye on. We've seen his name pop up quite a few times here. Then Hopper loses 2 yards again. 3rd and 8. Ragnow, go for it. 4th and 1. We gotta go for it there. Jimmy Castro gets in there and gets a sack. First one of the day. Really thought we'd go for it on that 4th and 1. It looks like we forced another 3 and out here. We sure did. At least we saw some sort of sign of life from our offense on that last drive. But Thumper, I don't know, maybe he's just really beat up or something. Was that 3 straight runs by our quarterback? And then a 25 yard punt? 25. Punter purgatory is such a frustrating place to be. It looks like we got another sack there, though. So the defense, again, stepping up huge. We just need something from this offense. There we go, Bobenmoyer and Russell Westbrook. And a sack by Nate Queen. 2nd and 18, gets 5 back. 3rd and 13, Eric Ali, Bobenmoyer, or Cornell Rashed out of nowhere. 48-yard touchdown for UTEP, giving us a 4-point lead here. 30 seconds left in the first half. Can the defense keep Baylor off the board here for 23 seconds? For 20 seconds. They're already up to the 38. Pass knocked away. Good job, Anthony. 2nd and 10. Penalty. But we're at halftime. Okay. So we did get a little stand during their 30-second drill there. Keep a 4-point lead. Headed into half. Hopefully our offense found something on that last drive before half. Okay. Another 3 and out by the defense. Good job, boys. Defense, again, coming to play here. Bobenmoyer. Bobbing for apples. He is a stud. Finds Falk. Now Eric Ali. Pushing the ball downfield. Finding his guys. Thumper just... It's not Thumper's day. It's just not Thumper's day today, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. That's why we got all these other guys. That's why we got... It's a team game. Field goal kicker, please, God. Thank you. Those ones worry me so much more than like a 50-yarder. Those little like 25-yard field goals, I feel like we miss those all the time. So that extends UTEP's lead up to 7 now. 2 minutes left in the third. That's the first big rush I feel like we have given up in any of these. Wow, Baylor is marching. This was a very easy drive for the Baylor Bears so far. 3rd and goal at the 2. Big stop by the defense. No. Quarterback runs it in for the touchdown. Baylor's extra point up and good. And now we are tied at 10. I don't know what happened to our defense. There's Thumper. There we go, buddy. And then a penalty. Oh, somehow we are way down here. Okay. We're at Baylor's 23-yard line now. 3rd and 11. Pass dropped by Cameron Kane. Ali tries to take it himself. Comes up short. This will have to be a field goal. It is up and it is good again. Okay. Starting to get a little more faith in our kicker, which is a dangerous place to be because I know he's going to burn us at some point. We've seen it the last couple of years. I think it was Texas State 2 years ago. We lost by 7. And he missed, because he had 2 missed field goals that were shorter than 30 yards, and an extra point was blocked. In a game, we ended up losing by 7. So I feel like he's going to come back and bite us again at some point, but hopefully just not today. 3rd and 15, Pat checks it down, gain a 0, giving it back to Baylor here again. There you go, Eric Schmidt. That's what we'd love to see when we needed it most. boot one down there 60 yards. Keep us a 3-point lead here. 2 minutes to go. Under the 2-minute warning now. First down for Baylor, though. They are moving here. We saw on their touchdown drive, they moved down the field very, very quickly. Miguel Toncho, big, intimidating-looking guy. 3rd and 20, we give up 19. 4th and 1, give up 17. Oh, my goodness. They're at midfield here in the 3-point. Okay, they're at the 24. See, they move down the field so freaking fast. Lee Cabrera, though, 2nd and 19. 3rd and 17 at the 31. Okay, 4th and 14. They're going to have to try a 46-yard kick. It's up. It's good. 32 seconds. I'm trying not to go slow mode. I know it's more dramatic or everything, but after we did that March Madness thing, it seemed like going to slow mode screwed some things up sometimes. So I don't know, I'm gonna stay out of slow mode for now. Defense, first overtime here, 3rd and 7, force Baylor to kick. Love that. Kicks up, kicks good, but now UTEP takes over with a touchdown to win the game. 2-yard rush by Thumper, negative 2-yard rush by Thumper. 3rd and 10, pass thrown away. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Double overtime now. Mr. Magoo in for the Miners. 3rd and 5, please. Something here, boys. Please stop throwing the ball away on 3rd down. This has not been an issue with Eric Ali before. Oh, excellent. Excellent. Way to start it. They just score on the 2nd play. Undefeated, season's over. Eric Ali has never had an issue with throwing the ball away before. Until it seems like this year. He's thrown the ball away a ton. And in really bad situations. And then the defense hands him 15 yards in double overtime. Baylor goes for the touchdown. Undefeated season is dead here in year 8. And I hate the way we're playing in these sims. I do not like what we're seeing out of this offense at all right now. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Well, on to week 6. That was very disappointing. It's just this offense, I don't know. It has not been good this year. Maybe we'll need to change an offensive coordinator or something at the end of the season if this continues. But we did get commitments from both of these wide receivers. So we were hoping to get 2. We ended up getting all 3 of these stud wide receivers. That is fantastic news. Blade, potentially one more week. Do we switch this? B plus, B plus. I think we switch this as well to a hard sell at this point. I mean, we could do a hard sell and a soft sell potentially here too. But I think we got good enough grades here. I wish we had an A in one of these. But of course it's the last one. Of course it's the last one. Because we could do like a B plus, and then one of those things we have an A in for a soft sell. Yeah, I actually don't hate that idea. Let's find one that has 2 of them. I don't like doing championship contender because that could, if we lose to TCU, that could drop and wouldn't be good. So let's do, nope, that's C plus. Well, that might be our best option here though. I think it is. Is that our only one with both of the, with 2 check marks? So TV time. We don't have a single other one that has 2 of the green check marks. Just gonna double check in case I missed something, which certainly could have. Because we have that one that's a C plus. Okay, so we gotta do that one then. So that's 60, and then put this and this back on there. And hopefully after this week we get Switchblade. Hopefully after this week. Really big time fingers crossed to get him as our quarterback. This is the week we have the visit here with Gordon Silvestro. We're looking pretty good. I think we might be able to grab him anyway, even without that visit. A, B minus, C plus. We might switch this to a hard sell too. I don't think we really need to. I think we're okay. Ham we should get. These guys were all looking good. I got 190 hours I can put back into some new recruits here too. So overall, we're looking pretty good. I'll get those guys added, but let's just hop into our game against TCU. At least finish this part 3-1. The TCU is the highest overall team we have gone against here so far. I think they're an 86. It's like an 89 overall defense, so they look... Whoa. Okay. Well, never mind. So I saw a penalty on that kickoff. I was hoping they were just starting at their own 1 or something, but they're on their own 13, and then a big run anyway by LaMichael Longo. A whole drive of Longo. He did get the 1 first down, but then defensive eventually shuts him down. Let's just see some signs of life from the offense. Even if we do lose, seeing a 33-yard rush by Hopper on the second play of the game, that's some life. That's a little bit of life. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, 20 points. If we can get 20 points, I'll feel a little more comfortable with this team and this offense as it stands right now. That's a big one. That's a big one on the push for 20. Mike Dragos. Mr. Magoo. Everybody but Thumper getting the ball here. Everybody possible who could take a carry there got one except Thumper from like the 4-yard line. Dragos, Mr. Magoo, and then Eric Ali just takes it himself. TCU still committed to running the ball here. There's their first pass attempt, and it is thrown away. Going to credit our defensive line there. And then on the third down, easy gain of 20. First down, Horned Frogs. Awesome. 3rd and 7. UTEP, please. 34-yard rush on 3rd and 7. Then a 15-yard catch to the tight end. Down to the 6-yard line. 3rd and goal, though, at the 4. Can the defense get a single third down stop? They most certainly cannot. TCU gets the game-tying touchdown. 3rd down defense, a continued struggle. Not just for this team, but for years. Maybe for all 8 years here at UTEP at this point. 3rd down defense has been a bit of a disaster, but the 3rd down offense, Eric Ali, he seems to be in a little more of a groove in this game. I mean, compared to the previous couple ones. He's in a little bit more of a groove. Finds Bobenmoyer. Okay, so how in the world did this work? So 2 minutes and 1 second, that play snapped. So it's before the 2-minute warning. Was that just a 26-second play? If so, that's very impressive. Very impressive. But Bobenmoyer, been the breakout wide receiver for the team here so far. So far, it has been Bobenmoyer carrying the load when it comes to catching the football. And we'll take it. At least it's somebody. At least somebody is stepping up. A good 3 and out there forced by the defense too. Squashing TCU's 90-second drill they were attempting to try to get some. Bobenmoyer. He's been unbelievable. Like, Bobenmoyer has been really, really good. Glad we put him on the outside. We're going to settle for a field goal attempt. Kicks up and kicks good. That does make it a 2-score game here before half. Okay, now I'm a little more comfortable with how this team is looking. 17 points at halftime, and they weren't off turnovers or anything. They were all good, sustained drives by the offense. Thumper did have that one big rush. Other than that, hasn't done a ton. But Eric Ali has been having a great game here, finding Bobenmoyer. 3rd down, though, we do get sacked. A decent punt, too. But then a big punt return. You know, you win some, you lose some. You take the good with the bad. At least we got a good punt in there. And that TCU quarterback is throwing the ball away a ton. Which I gotta believe it is our defensive line getting in there, getting after him, spooking him a little bit, making him throw the ball away. Another 30-plus yard rush for Thumper. I mean, that's invaluable. Invaluable. Just like that, it moves you to midfield. And now, just like that, we got a 1st and goal at the 1. Give it to Thumper, man. Why are you passing the ball, Eric? What are you thinking here? Eric Ali? I'm starting to get character concerns about Eric Ali. That's twice now at the 1-yard line. He just decided, nope, I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this for myself. You're not getting this, Thumper. I don't know if he's worried, you know, Thumper Star's kind of outshining his a little bit. He's like, no, I got to make sure I'm getting some touchdowns here. But it's like Jalen Hurts, you know. Team gets down to the 1-yard line. We just call the tush push, and it's a touchdown. And he's stealing all the touchdowns from his teammates. It's kind of rude. Oh, cool. A safety. Awesome. But yeah, so we got 24 points in the 3rd quarter. We wanted to finish with more than 20. Excellent work by the offense here today. It's still only a 2-score game, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that TCU can come back here. They're already down to R16, down to the UTEP 13, less than 4 minutes to go. 3rd and 4 at the 10. Obviously, 4-down situation here. You would have to imagine it was, and they're stuffed. UTEP defense. Eric, we get it. You want the glory, buddy. At least share it with Bobenmoyer. At least share the spotlight with Bob and Moore. If you're not going to share it with Thumper, he tries to do it again, 3rd and 5. No, I'll just do it myself, coach. Don't worry about it. I'm Eric effing Ali. I'm just going to run this sucker. Then you get brought down short. Share the glory a little bit there, Eric. It's okay. We're a team. This isn't just about you and trying to boost your draft stock or whatever it is you're trying to do. That is not appreciated. 3rd and goal. Let's see if Eric Ali just takes a knee. Okay, good teamwork. Good team spirit there, Eric. Way to not try to force a touchdown at the end of the game. Try to run up the score, run up your own stats. Okay. I'm hoping those first 2 sim games were the anomaly and not this one. Because this one, Eric Ali played great, offense looked great, defense looked great. That was all around a great effort by UTEP. Helps ease the mind a little bit as we head into our last 8 games of the season. We are going to go ahead and advance one more week here, because I think we could get some big recruiting news coming up, and I just kind of want to see what happens here. So that win moves us up to number 15 in the country, but more importantly, we got 3 major recruit signings. Switchblade, Jay White, Jay Blade we'll call him. Switchblade's what I'm going to call him. Our 5-star tight end, our 4-star right guard, all coming to the mountains of UTEP. Super excited for this quarterback. Like, unbelievably excited. Guy is going to be incredible. So that is all fantastic news. Even though we're not going undefeated this season, we saw signs of life from the offense there. And with this class that we've already got coming in, look out, boys. Look out. Love where we're at. Love what we're seeing. But that is going to do it for this part. I will see you guys next time. Until then, take it easy.